So what's your name?
My name is Sunny Bush, and I'm one of the guidance counselors here at the high school.
My name is Brittany Whitehead. I also go by Missy throughout the school, and my Christian friends call me Missy.
So what do you normally do?
I do scheduling for the juniors this year. I get colleges to come in to talk to you guys. I help the seniors with scholarships and applying for college. I help anyone who needs help with tutoring. Yeah, just a variety of things. Anything I can help the students with, that's what I'm here for.
So from what you experienced, what would you say the ACT exactly is?
The ACT, I feel like a lot of people, like teachers especially, portray the ACT as like this big, scary, giant, important thing.
A national standardized test for juniors and seniors, and most colleges require this test to be done. They would like you to get a minimum score to enter into college, and it's just about your knowledge and what you've learned throughout high school. Also, the colleges, if you score high enough, they'll give you scholarships for those scores, and there are certain scholarships that require you to have a certain score on the ACT as well.
But I think, like, when I actually took the ACT, it wasn't like that at all. I didn't feel so worried anymore when I was taking the test, and I didn't have so many nerves as when before when the teachers were telling me, like, why the ACT was so important. I mean, it is important because the better score you get on it, the more money colleges will give you, the more scholarships that will open up for you, the more opportunities, but also it's not like do or die, like if you don't get a good score or if you, I guess, get like a really low score.
How high can you go?
The highest score you can get is a 36, and that is like superb, perfect score. I would say that the average here at Todd County would be between a 15 and 19. If you get a 21, you'll get accepted to any college in the nation, is kind of like the standard. If you get above a 24, that's pretty above average, and then anything above a 27, I would say that colleges for sure want you to come there and will pay for your college, because that's like outstanding scores, anything above a 27.
When was the ACT when you took it?
I took the ACT my sophomore year in February. I was supposed to take it another time my sophomore year, but then COVID happened and then we went online. But I only took it once so far. I plan to take it in October, and it wasn't bad at all. I recommend getting a lot of sleep, definitely the week before, because it is kind of a long process of sitting there in a chair and just staring at a white piece of paper for a long time. But
When is the ACT exactly?
The one that we're taking here at school is October 19th, and that one is unique because we get to take that one in school during school hours. But if you want to sign up for the ACT other than that, it's held on Saturdays once a month, I believe, or once every 2 months. And then you have to apply for it online, bring an ID with you and like your test ticket, and be here by 8 o'clock on Saturday. But the one on the 19th is here in school. You guys don't have to register because I signed you all the juniors and seniors up so far.
What are we to expect from the ACT? Or
It's a timed test, so you guys might feel a little pressure just because the timing of it, and you guys haven't been in school for quite a while, so it's back to testing mode now. I would say that it's not like any test that you take here during school, because the whole nation, any kid that's going to college is taking this, whether they're from New York or New Mexico or California. So it's really standardized across the nation. It's a little tougher than tests you're typically used to. But I would say that probably just the timing factor might be, you might feel a little pressured from the time.
how long is the duration of it normally?
4 hours, 45, 45, 50, and then 35, but then you get a break in between before the last one, right? Yeah. It's usually just before English, math, reading, science. also an optional writing portion, which you have to usually submit like a form or an application before you do the writing.
If you were to give advice to any students preparing for the ACT, what is the advice that you would give?
I would say go online and take some pre-ACT tests, because they have so many online. And if you guys want, I can send out emails too, so just come see me. I also have these ACT booklets here that have practice tests or questions in them, so you guys can just kind of get the format of what the test is and how the questions are worded and stuff. That would be super useful.
Definitely eat breakfast, because breakfast is so important, especially during those long durations of just sitting there and looking at paper. And also having food in your stomach really helps you concentrate on what you're trying to do with the test and not so much like your hunger or, you know. And also really getting a lot of sleep. Sleep is important. Practicing going to bed earlier, before, like a week before at least. Reaching out to different teachers and such, like if you have any questions on the ACT, because I struggled with the English part, and I started reaching out to all my English teachers, and they really helped me a lot, and I've learned so many new skills. So whatever you feel like isn't your strong suit, I would recommend just reaching out to those teachers, and they'll give you some tips and tricks. Right now I'm also, and if your school offers it, which ours does, I would take the ACT prep class. It's a great class, and it gives you little tips and tricks.
Is there a possibility for any students to retake it?
Definitely. I think maybe 8 times per year. So you guys can definitely retake it anytime that there is a test date, and I'll put those up and we can look at those too. I don't have them offhand right now, but we'll have to just register you guys before those test dates, and you can take them anytime they offer it. You guys can take it for junior and senior, and if you're a sophomore, you could possibly take it too if you wanted to, if you feel like you were ready.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions we have. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Cool.